But I want to ask about this. Clover Moore, the Lord Mayor of Sydney, tweeted out this, and I've got to be honest, I have no idea what she is talking about. The city just voted unanimously to endorse a fossil treaty. The main cause of climate change is fossil fuels. Tonight we join a growing global movement for an international treaty to phase out fossil fuels faster, fairly and forever. Gideon, before we hear Linda's defence of the universal and unanimous vote here, what the hell are they talking about?
Well, Paul, I'm just concerned for all the energy and resources jobs that'll be under threat in the city of Sydney. I don't know what's going to happen to all the coal exploration licences that have been granted in Darlinghurst and Surrey Hills and all the LNG that they produce out at Potts Point. You know, what are the wharfies on Circular Quay going to do if they can't export this stuff? Really and truly, it's a big quandary. Look, there is a serious point to all of this, Paul, and that is that the burghers of the city of Sydney do not wear the economic consequences, the job losses, and the foregone prosperity of phasing out fossil fuels. Indeed, Australia's top exports. The people in Gladstone and Townsville and the Hunter Valley do. So, this is just more meaningless garbage from a bunch of local councillors who think they should be federal MPs, present company excluded, at the expense of rubbish rates and roads in Sydney.
Well, Linda voted for it, so why?
I certainly did. It was a unanimous decision. I was very proud to vote for it, especially in light of the new IPCC report that shows us just how devastating climate change is and the impact that it's having in Australia, in New South Wales, and of course even in Sydney. And in fact, you're right, Gideon, to say that in the city of Sydney, there are far fewer communities who are economically impacted by this transition than perhaps in areas of Australia, like Gladstone, my good friend Matt Burnett, the mayor up there. But indeed, if you add up all the local government emissions reductions targets across Australia, they get you to 96% of the current federal government's emission reduction target, that's 28%, by 2030. So actually we're in there across the nation, not just in the city of Sydney, not only resolving about this and how important it is, but actually doing the work. We're putting solar panels on our pools and our childcare centres. We're finding other ways to have electric vehicles and
north-facing parts
trucks.
of houses because of course it offends street appeal.
Well, again, that's something I'd change as Lord Mayor and something I've railed against at the City of Sydney. It shouldn't be the case in our planning controls.
But my point is more to the point, it's not your money. You're just spending other people's money on feel-good projects.
But councils are doing the work. Again, they're getting in there, they're changing their own assets to make them renewable, and they're supporting their communities to do the same. In the City of Sydney, we do have some very big emitters, and they are the building owners. Our buildings have a lot of emissions.
Where's the wind farm in the park then?
We've worked with the building emitters where we have emissions in the City of Sydney, and everywhere's different, to help them undertake a huge program to bring down their emissions and actually save their buildings a lot of money. We work with stratas to do the same thing, and they end up over a short period of time getting a very, very healthy economic return in the maintenance and running of their buildings. So this is a triple win.
Well, as I said, I reckon
you've got to win for ratepayers.
You've got to go to this election, Linda, when I know they delay it all the time, a promise that in every park in the City of Sydney there will be a wind farm. Every single park will have a wind farm in it.
You know what? A little mini one with the kids can climb on. I'm happy.
There you go. That's a start. At least there's some generating.
Don't say that. Look at what it does to the birds.
Yeah, all right.
The kids having the same fate as the birds.
That's all right. COVID, they're not allowed to get out of the house anyway at the moment.
That's true.
Thank you very much, Gideon. Thank you very much, Linda. All the best.
Cheers,
Stay strong.
Cheers, Linda.
Love you guys.